Isopure is a whey protein powder with an added vitamin and mineral blend. It is available unflavored or as flavored options that use sucralose and natural and artificial flavors. The protein I had the privilege to taste testing over the last month was actually the Dutch chocolate protein flavor. The macronutrient breakdown of Isopure's protein is as follows. Depending on the flavor, Isopure has between 100 and 110 calories per scoop. With 25 grams of protein per scoop, Isopure protein is between 91% and 100% protein per scoop, which is incredibly high for a flavored protein powder. Isopure protein exceeds our criteria for a high quality protein because it exceeds 85% protein percent of calories per serving. The first thing that stood out was how heavy the tub was when I picked it up. Most protein powder tubs weigh anywhere between 1.6 and 2 pounds, but the tub I bought weighed 3 pounds and offered 41 servings. The second thing that stood out was how delicious the chocolate flavor smelled when I opened the tub. It felt like I was opening a container of hot chocolate, so I was excited to dig in. I honestly was pleasantly surprised by how good Isopure tasted and how easily it mixed up. Products with added vitamin blends tend to have more gritty texture or poor aftertaste, but the Dutch chocolate flavor was really enjoyable, even when I mixed it with just water. And I love mixing mine with either water or milk. If I'm being really judgmental here, there's a very slight grittiness, but to the point where you don't really even notice it. Being a low-calorie product that uses only whey isolate, a fast-digesting protein source, I didn't find this provided great satiety on its own, however. When I mixed it with just water, first thing in the morning, I was hungry within an hour or two afterwards. I did find it suitable as a breakfast option when added to other things such as a smoothie or stirred into an oatmeal. My favorite use for this protein was as an on-the-go snack between activities or as a post-workout option. Now that I've tried this Dutch chocolate flavor, I'm really keen to try some of the other more unique flavors like toasted coconut or their juice-like infusions line. Overall, I found the value and quality of Isopure to be worth the slightly higher cost per serving. There are very few cases where I wouldn't recommend Isopure to someone, and I'll elaborate a little bit more later in this video. Number 1, good taste and mixability. I found Isopure mixed easily into a standard shaker cup with no leftover clumps or residue. The Dutch chocolate flavor that I tried had an excellent, rich taste even when mixed with simply water. Second, added vitamin and mineral blend, which is a pro. Isopure contains more than 20 different vitamins and minerals, providing a nutritional boost and some electrolytes above what most traditional protein powders offer. It is always recommended to get as many of your vitamins and minerals as possible from whole food sources, especially since many supplement brands, Isopure included, use synthetic forms of vitamins and nutrients. So I don't recommend using Isopure instead of eating real nutritious, rich food like fruits and vegetables, nor do I recommend taking it over a high quality multivitamin. However, the addition of more than 20 different nutrients can still provide a decent health benefit, especially in individuals who may be deficient in these nutrients due to their diet. Third, unbeatable protein percentage. Isopure offers up to 100% protein per scoop, depending on the flavor. You cannot find a higher protein percentage than this in the industry. That said, I remain slightly leery of products that claim to offer 100% protein per scoop, but don't adhere to third-party testing protocols that could substantiate these claims. For example, Transparent Labs has 93% protein percent of calories, but it provides publicly available lab-tested results for the exact bottle that you purchase, so you know the claims are verified. I have no reason to doubt Isopure's claims here. It would just be nice to offer third-party testing disclosures like other top brands. Number 1, a bit more expensive than other proteins. Isopure costs between $1.58 and $2.28 per serving, depending on which size container you get. This falls above the average price of whey protein powder, which we calculated to be about $1.34 per serving. Now, for context, our $1.34 reference here includes the full spectrum of protein powders, including various sizes, qualities, and types, isolates, concentrates, things like that. The cost of Isopure is almost identical to that of other whey isolates, and in some cases, it is less expensive. However, when you factor in the added vitamin and mineral blend and the extremely high protein percentage, the cost of Isopure can be easily justified. Secondly, not third-party tested. Isopure is not third-party tested, making it impossible to verify their label claims. Isopure has been around for decades and does have a reputation of quality backing it up. Most of the flavors of Isopure advertise as being only 100 calories, meaning the product is 100% protein. I know being third-party tested and Informed Choice choice certified, may cost a company a lot of money, but at the end of the day, if they've been around for so many years, it could increase their sales if they go out and actually get this done. We've given it a 4 to 5 on nutrition label transparency. Isopure clearly labels the calories, carbs, proteins, and fats per serving. Furthermore, Isopure provides the full dose and percent daily value of vitamins and minerals. My only criticism here, on the protein tub, it states that Isopure products are tested by our quality assurance team, which indicates that they test the products themselves instead of hiring an unbiased third party to do the testing. We've given it a 5 out of 5 on fat content transparency. Isopure has 0 to 0.5 grams of fat per serving, which is clearly identified on each flavor's nutrition label. We've given it a 4 to 5 on effective ingredients. Isopure protein uses whey protein isolate raised without growth hormone. My only critique is that for a product that says it focuses on quality protein and thoughtful ingredients, they use artificial coloring in some of its flavors, which is unnecessary and may potentially be linked to negative health outcomes. We've given it a 5 out of 5 on protein percent of calories. Like I've mentioned, Isopure has 25 grams of protein per scoop and about 100 to 110 calories depending on the flavor. This means Isopure provides 91% to 100%, which we've rarely even seen, putting it into the excellent category for protein content. In regards to taste, we've given it a 4 to 5. I specifically, like I mentioned, tested the Dutch chocolate flavor, which did not disappoint. Even when mixed with water, it had a nice, rich, chocolatey taste. We've given it a 4 to 5 on mixability. Isopure mixes up almost entirely with minimal effort. There is a slight, very grittiness that didn't affect the experience for me personally, but may be off-putting for individuals who are very sensitive to texture. In the thick or thin category, we've given it the thick. Typically, whey isolates have a very thin consistency, especially when mixed with water. Isopure had a thick and creamy texture, which was a welcome surprise. And lastly, when it comes to satiety, we gotta give it a 3.5 out of 5. Isopure only contains whey isolate, a fast digesting protein, and I didn't find it providing much satiety past about an hour or 2. That being said, the protein powder's consistency made it feel more satisfying than other isolate proteins, which mix up more thinly. Isopure is for someone looking for a convenient way to add both protein and nutrients to their day, someone looking for a good post-workout protein powder, individuals who typically skip breakfast and are looking for a quick option, and lastly, keto dieters. Isopure whey protein is not for someone looking to avoid any artificial flavors, colors, or additives like gums, someone looking for the most budget-friendly option, and individuals who want their protein powder to keep them full and satisfied for several hours. If you want a protein with equally high amounts of protein percent of calories, but has higher levels of transparency, check out this video right up here in this corner. This link will take you to the Transparent Labs grass-fed whey protein review, which is one of my favorite proteins. Go check it out now. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.